Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. I want to say good morning to everybody who is here. Good morning, Lauren, Jan. Good morning, Maria and Lane. Fantastic to see all you guys here this beautiful morning. Thank you so much for tuning into the wake up call and for just in general making my life better just by being in it. Yes, indeed, we are here today to say some good stuff about us to build into our own lives. Each and every one of these cards has inbuilt positive affirmations, wonderful things that we can say about ourselves in order to ultimately build into our own lives, change up our own experiences, and change our perception of whatever is going to happen today. Every single day I wake up with the best of intentions as to how my day is going to go. And you know what? For the most part, my day goes pretty good. There's definitely such a thing as waking up on the wrong side of bed. Well, let me tell you, there's such a thing as waking up on the right side of bed as well. And so we are intentionally waking up on the right side of bed. There's actually some fairly solid science that shows that the thoughts that we fill our heads with right as we wake up have an outsized impact on our day. So let's fill our heads with some good thoughts today. Let's fill our heads with some good affirmations. Let's not only hear them. Let's write them out. Let's say them out loud, and let's change the course of our experience. So I'm going to pull a card off the top of my deck. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and then we are going to respond out loud. I am that affirmation. As we do that, as we build into our own experience like this, we are completely changing the course of our lives. And it's not always an obvious or a drastic change. It's typically a very, very small one. But over the course of a life well lived, these teeny tiny changes will get us to a totally different spot. So let's have some fun today. Let's pull a card off the top of the deck and say that today I am collaborative. I am collaborative. I work harmoniously toward shared visions. So I am collaborative. I work harmoniously toward shared visions. Are you collaborative? You are collaborative. You work harmoniously toward shared visions. And I'm going to write that down in the comments, and I encourage you to do the same thing, but I'm going to write down that I am collaborative and that I work harmoniously toward shared visions. There's an old proverb that says that if you want to go fast, go alone, and if you want to go far, go together. And life is a going far kind of a thing. It's important to go fast sometimes, but quite honestly, I've found that in many cases when I've gone fast in life, that I haven't actually gone the right direction. I've gone fast, but in a direction that didn't serve me all that well. But when I've collaborated with other people, I have gone far. And as I've gone far with other people, I've been able to reassess my steps every single time, or at every juncture, at every moment, and make sure that the distance that I'm going and the direction that I'm going is one that is ultimately to my benefit, is valuable to me. And when we can get other people to share our vision, they temper our vision. They allow us to see our vision from different angles, and also when we work harmoniously toward other people's visions, then we allow them to see their vision from different angles as well. The fact is that the wake up call wouldn't be what it is except that you are on it, and every other project that I've ever done would not be the same except that the other people who have collaborated with me have added their input to it. They've said what's going right and what's not going right. They've said, hey, this could be better. They've made suggestions. The fact is that the other people who we collaborate with have an outsized impact on the outcome of our projects. I know that the fact is that I was kind of plodding along with my business for a long time, and then when I actually got a couple of different business partners who had strengths in places that I was not very strong, and I had strengths in places that they weren't very strong, that we were able to go a lot further and a lot faster. And so the collaboration has thus far been a very good one. So we are collaborative people. We work harmoniously toward shared visions. And I really love the up close of this piece of cloth here, this woven cloth. It's not just one string going in one direction. It's a whole bunch of strings that are all woven together. And I really love how the you know how the threads themselves, there are multiples, and but then they are all woven together in a classic pattern. And to me, that very much strikes me as how we actually collaborate, because we are moving in at least in our best and highest forms. We are moving in the same direction. We are congruent in ourselves, but in the end, we are still very limited people. We are still good at what we're good at, and we're not good at what we're not good at. And life is too big to be good at everything. Life is too big to be excellent at everything that we do or try. Life itself and the projects that are worth doing are too large, and they need other people to be on board with them, to share the vision, and to link arms with us and to move together toward things that are mutually important. So I am collaborative today, and you are collaborative too. And I'm wondering what you are currently collaborating on. Like, what kind of projects are lighting you up right now? For me, it's the Sales Hub HQ, which is the marketing agency that I'm currently working on, and that is actually going really, really well. I'm very excited about about just how many clients that we are getting right now, and the ways in which we are able to serve those clients is very exciting to me. And but it never would have happened without collaboration between at least three people, at least on my end. And so I'm wondering, what is it that you're collaborating on? Who are you working with toward a shared vision that is amazing and that is lighting you up? So just drop me a comment. Let me know. So we are collaborative people. We work harmoniously toward shared visions, and as we do that, we are ultimately leaving this world a better place than when we found it. One of my um, one of my household rules is that we must always leave people and places and situations better than when we found them. And and as we do that, then we get to live in that better world that we're creating, and so does everybody else. And so we are collaborative people, and ultimately, life is a team sport. So we find the people who are moving in the same direction as we are, or even if people don't know what direction they're moving in, then we cast a vision that is sufficiently strong that they choose to move in lockstep with us. And having a powerful vision, having having that good sense of ourselves, a good sense of what's important, and at least a small game plan to get there is something that will help people who are undecided about what they're doing in life gain some purpose and gain some vision, and that ultimately is valuable for them as well. I've helped a lot of people with the things that they with their visions, and I know that a lot of people have helped me with mine as well. And when I was helping other people with theirs, it was because I wasn't entirely sure of my own. So I was just kind of floundering in life. I didn't know what I was doing, and so I was like, well, since I don't know what I'm doing, I might as well help somebody else with what they know they're doing. And I've gotten to be a part of a lot of amazing things. The fact is that the broadcasting that I've done, that I do right now, is something that I learned how to do when I was helping other people with their stuff. So we have to understand that whether we are in the role of leadership or whether we are following, we are still retaining and gaining incredible, valuable experience in doing the things that will serve us later on in life. I never thought that I would do broadcasting at all, but the fact is that I learned how to do it when I was helping other people set up their churches and set up their various religious institutions. I didn't have a vision at the time, and so I helped them with their vision. And in doing so, I gained valuable experience that is now helping me with mine. So I am collaborative. I work harmoniously toward shared visions, and so are you. And we also collaborate together. Today, right now, we are collaborating on the wake up call. I'm willing to get up every single morning and do this at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. And then, of course, an awesome Saturday service at 11 a.m. on Saturdays. If you guys are interested in an awesome Saturday service, come get some ass on Saturday, guys. The awesome Saturday service is fantastic. It's good ass. But anyway, so I'm making Pepper laugh over there. That's great. But anyway, yeah. So the fact is that the wake up call and indeed the awesome Saturday service and anything else that I do on the internet is a function of the people who show up and the people who choose to share it and the people who choose to the people who choose to come by and me. So, we are collaborative people. We work harmoniously toward shared visions. And I am excited to see what your shared visions with other people, what kind of fruit that is bearing in your life. And the fact is that no matter what we are, no matter what we are doing, that we are always collaborating with other people, even when we think it's a solo project, because in the end, the projects that we have that we do are beneficial to the people around us. And so whether we have people on our team or not, the fact is that we still are setting something up to serve the people around us in one way or another. So I am collaborative today. You are collaborative too. And together we work toward shared visions. All right, my beautiful friends, I will talk to you tomorrow at 9 a.m. where we will come back with another one of these wake up calls. I'm actually going to be out and about tomorrow at 9 a.m. I have a whole bunch of important errands that I need to be running, so it will be a pre-recorded wake up call, just so you are aware. But I'm going to be recording it today, and then putting it out tomorrow at 9 a.m. But I just wanted to remind you guys that I love you, that I care about you, that I believe that you are beautiful people, and that I will return live on Thursday with another wake up call. But my Wednesday call will be pre-recorded. So I want to say have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you so much for attending the wake up call. I love you. I appreciate you. I think that you are awesome, amazing, wonderful, beautiful human beings, and I am excited to see how I can collaborate with you, and also how you guys can collaborate with each other as we work harmoniously toward the shared visions that build a better world. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, or I'll talk to you guys actually live on Thursday at 9 a.m. Until then, aloha from paradise.